Oh, the clocks have just jumped forward. My brain is feeling fried. I lost an hour beauty sleep and now I wanna cry. They say it's about the sunshine, but I know that's a lie. Cause now I'm late for work and I kinda wanna die. My body clock is broken, my eyes are filled with rage. 16 cups of coffee and my head's still in a cage. I left the house too late and forgot I couldn't linger. But whomever is responsible deserves my middle finger. Daylight saving time, yep, it really sort of stinks. It wrecks my health, it wrecks my mood, it truly is a jinx. I promise I'll petition this until my final breath. It's time for daylight saving time to die an awful death. I've researched why they do it, and it's just a bunch of words. The experts claim the farmers love it, but no they don't, you nerds. It's outdated, exhausting, and it's a total scam. Just let me sleep, you monsters, and then feel free to scram. My dog is mad, my kids are nuts, my will to live is weak. It makes us grumpy, makes us dumb, and turns us into freaks. You say it saves us energy, I say keep your mouth shut. Now let's take daylight saving time and kick it in the butt. Kick it in the
The sophistication of this programming is remarkable.
Classy and sophisticated.
How sophisticated?
You're sophisticated.
Don't do your sophisticated guy.
It's highly sophisticated.
They're highly sophisticated.
We're sophisticated people.
You could have fooled me.
All right, let's get on with the
Dun, 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 dun. Yes, let's. Why not? Happy Monday. Sunshine. Not just a song by the Black Moods, but literally what's outside today and tomorrow and Wednesday. The high is like 70. I'm sorry, Stone Richards, wherever you're hiding right now in the green room. The green room. We know what Stone Richards does. The cats don't recognize daylight savings times. Why should I? I agree. And it's not times, Darren. I know. There is actually a bill being put before our state legislature to get rid of daylight savings time. They tried last year, too, and it didn't pass. I don't understand it. We've played on Friday Neil deGrasse Tyson's explanation, which is not an explanation because there really isn't one. It was just, the way I understand it, it was more for a early industrial era, more daylight working hours initiative. That's what I've always heard. But I'll tell you what it's resulted in. It resulted in today, the Monday after the time switch, to become National Napping Day. And typically, I would be 100% behind that. But not today. Not when it's this nice. You only get certain days like this once in a blue moon. You have to take advantage. And I won't, you still got to work, right? We got work to do. I have a funeral to attend today again. It seems that here we are. Another Monday, another funeral. Today for our friend Jim, who we will remember and miss dearly. Anyway, so it's National Napping Day, so nap away. And I agree with you. The cats are probably right. My cats are the same way. I left the house this morning with one nestled right between Carrie's feet, just all gnarled up with his chunky ass. Another one sleeping on top of the back of the couch. I woke him up, petting him to say goodbye. He was out. I don't know where the other one was. Doesn't matter. National Napping Day. It's also National Pack Your Lunch Day. So pack some turkey, and then you'll take an extra nice afternoon nap. Work, turn to the left. Work, turn to the right. Work that runway, girl. National Ranch Dressing Day. I have no real feelings on ranch dressing. It's not a part of my life. But I'm not opposed to it. Especially, what I like to do, ranch dressing, tahini seasoning, mix that up, a little Southwest ranch, and then cut up a bell pepper and dip it. International Day of Awesomeness. Perhaps one of my favorite absolutely nonsensical made-up holidays ever. International Day of Awesomeness. That's why I wore this shirt today. To celebrate the awesome Mickey and Mickey freaking Sharp and her Valley Ghouls shirt that she sent me that says Surf Rock Monsters. It's National Landline Telephone Day. Does anyone watching still have a landline phone for their home? Even my dad got rid of his. So y'all, It is International Bagpipe Day. I saw a practice chanter for sale on Facebook Marketplace the other day from a relatively local place for a good price, and I thought, nope. The last time I did that, I bought an accordion for $100. It was a really nice accordion, but I played it twice, and no one in my house would let me play it anymore. It was really nice and loud. So Emily has it, and Emily loves it, and she plays the shit out of it. So hooray. It is International Lime Day. Let's put it in the coconut. Shake it all about. International Wig Day. Hooray for wigs for various reasons. And their cousins, the tumbleweave. To have them for emergencies, the landlines, yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense. Especially as more and more of the new infrastructure goes underground, right? You don't have as many overhead telephone lines, so it's actually a more secure setup than the pipes. International Wig Day. National Skirt Day. I like a good skirt. A skirt don't hurt. Salvation Army Day. And if you're into the 310 thing, it is Mario Day. M-A-R for March, 10, I-O, 1-O, Mario. I don't know. I don't think that's an official thing. I've not seen Nintendo's input on it. Sorry I keep touching my face. I got a freaking mustache hair that is just pissing me off. Today's TIQ brought to you by no one. No one. But you can guess away right now in the comments. 1 out of 4 people wish they could get into this morning habit. Good morning, Bethy. We need a Luigi Day. Yeah. Well, it could be a Monday. You could go loon. Oh, it's time to check in with the commander. Hang on. We're going to have a commander check-in. Let me post this comment real quick. All right, TIQ guesses. Go ahead. Let's see. Good morning. You're checking in with the commander. How are things on your Monday?
I'm going to tell you what, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day, but I had a hard time getting out of bed. Oh, Lord.
The struggle is real.
It is. Oh.
You know, you lose that hour of sleep, it affects everything. It's, what are you going to do?
Oh, my God.
You know?
Well, I'm having a slow start. Maybe by 10 o'clock I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stretch out a little bit. Well, you're
right.
a mid-morning show, so you've got any advice for the viewership here today?
Well, one day at a time. You know, it's March. It's Missouri. You never know what you're going to get. So,
Quite like Forrest Gump's chocolates.
that's right. There you go. That's it. Right there.
Yep.
A little patience and a lot of faith.
Good points.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll buzz you
All right.
back when I'm done with my show.
You bet.
Give you some time to stretch out.
Okay. All right. How are we doing with? How do we do with the Jeff City?
I'll get y'all caught up.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. That's a secret project that you guys can't know about yet. Dun, dun, dun. Pooping. No, but that is a great morning habit. We call it the morning constitution. Mine used to be more regular. Now I just don't poop as much. Anyway, 1 out of 4 people wish they could get into this morning habit. Guess away. It's pooping, smoking 2 joints, sleeping in. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The commander's even struggling this morning. You know, if the commander's struggling, I mean, it's 7:39. You know, there's a baby calf up there waiting for a bottle right now. What's he doing? Stretching. Make their bed. Eat a healthy breakfast. All good guesses, not it. And this is honestly a habit that I wouldn't mind being more into. And I could. But I don't know. So anyway, guess away. We're going to get into our birthdays. We got a full day ahead, full show ahead. And our birthday giraffe making a reappearance. It's a lot of work, Alicia. This calf, unfortunately, her mama passed away. And so Dad got her up to the barn, and she's been in not a small, but a relatively personal enclosure, and she's bottle fed, and if you ever bottle fed a calf, they'll beat the shit out of you. They just, bam, they'll headbutt you. And you got to watch your back, too. They get behind you. What they do with their moms is they prime that udder by headbutting up in the gullet, right? But for us, that's where they hit you in the box, okay? The Bergfeld Morning Regulars. Yes, my veritable cornucopia of little Christmas elves. The Peanut Gallery, one could say. Drinking more water in the morning. That's a great one. Brushing your teeth. Meditation. No. Good guesses. Spanking the monkey. No. But yeah, there's and she's super sweet, and yeah, it is. It was a sad thing to lose the mom. That's the downside of the cattle business. You know, you even when you don't name them, you still love them. So it is what it is. So on that good note, happy birthday to Philip Moore. Philip Moore. He and I were judges together one time at the freaking polar plunge. And then after that, I was like, I want to do the polar plunge. So I wasn't a judge with Phil anymore. But still friends with him. So, hey, hi, Phil. Happy birthday. Hope it's an amazing birthday. I hope you get something that astounds you for your birthday. It is also Kara Tibbs Lichtenegger's birthday. Kara, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. I know she's up, too, because I wished her happy birthday on Facebook, and she liked a picture, like, right after that of mine. So she's up. She's awake. She's not here, I don't think. Happy birthday to you, Kara Tibbs. Matt Midrucker, it's your birthday. Celebrate by getting all the time you want in a spinny chair. That's your job today. Spinny chair birthday. Amy Steinmeier, happy birthday. Amy is one of those silent, awesome people that's not like out in the middle of everything all the time, but like she's always volunteering for something and helping folks out. She's awesome. Happy birthday. Gerald Jackson celebrates his birthday today. I believe it's probably his 55th, 54th maybe, just judging on our college era. But Gerald Jackson was our sexy black drummer for jazz band. He was in marching band, other things too, right? But he was our jazz band sexy black drummer. And, like, he was Action Jackson. And he's still a sexy black man, of course. I don't know if he still sneaks party balls in the drum cases or not, but we had some fun damn times. Thank you, Gerald Jackson. Action Jackson. He didn't ever look at shit on Facebook either, right? Like, who is that guy? I remember him kind of from college. He was the one that drank all my beer. Yep, that was me. It is also Eddie Key's birthday today. Eddie passed away. We miss Eddie. Eddie was a buddy, man. His son, Billy, and I are friends, and his daughter and I mean, like, their family was just great. If you knew what Key's music was, that was Eddie's mom, Vi, that had Key's music in downtown Cape way back in the day. But we miss Eddie. Eddie was the first guy to let me play a valve trombone. He had a valve trombone that I thought was pretty fun. I'm not a fan of it. I much prefer a slide trombone for playing live. But for like a second line, a valve trombone's slick, right? Because you can one-hand it. And if you're decent with valves, you can get a little slurs and stuff in there, a little bit of harm. All right, continuing to guess. Let me look. Brushing their teeth, meditation, drinking morning water, spanking the monkey. No, we got all those. Watching the morning news. No, that's a good guess. Look at Dennis coming with an actual non-midget or sex-related guess. Or both. Happy birthday to Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is 31 today. Still a Bad Bunny, despite Easter being just around the corner. Why, good morning, Sir Gannon. I enjoyed a post live from Gregory Gannon. I caught a little bit of it. Unfortunately, my typically busy life, I was unable to make it for the live. Journaling. That's a good guess. And that's a good habit. Whether you do it before bed or you do it first thing in the morning. Journaling and reading, good habits. Exercise, good guess. Not it. 1 out of 4 people, 25% of us, wish they could get into this morning habit. So go ahead and guess away. Olivia Wilde is 41 today. Loved you in House. Showering, drink the morning beer. The walk of shame. That is a great morning exercise. Or morning habit, not exercise. Sorry, exercise was a guess. Showering, making the bed. Nope. Good guesses. Carrie Underwood's 42. Yeah, I like Carrie Underwood. She's from Norman, Oklahoma. Robin Thicke is 48, and ironically, today is the date that the lawsuit was settled where he had to pay Marvin Gaye like $4.7 million for snatching that song for the Beetlejuice outfit video one with the blurred lines. Morning jog, cleaning the house. No, good guesses, good guesses. Oh, shit, let me look at the TikTok and YouTubers. Got any guesses over there? No, just people skirting over me. It's all good. Actually, I'll see if anybody does do anything in YouTube. I'll see that because it'll show up in Restream. So, I can see your comments. I just can't respond to them all. I think that's okay. NASCAR star Matt Kenseth is 53. Timbaland, wubba wubba, 53 today. Timbaland's a rapper, producer, and man, the jams, the list of Timbaland touches are freaking awesome. Excuse me. Go to the gym. No. John Hamm is 54. Let's go Blues. Edie Brickell, 59. Let's go Blues. Sharon Stone, 67. Ham Wallet. Damn all of it. Chuck Norris is 85. His birthday candles will blow themselves out today. Go to the gym. No. It is a good morning. It's a beautiful morning. That's really high. Jan and Dean Torrance turns 85 today. Happy birthday to Chuck and Dean. High-fiving at 85. To be in good shape at 85, you know Chuck Norris is still in stellar physical condition. He's Chuck freaking Norris. We should all hope so much. All right, today in History Nuggets, let's dig in on some shenanigans. Let's get the proper graphic up here. The time hand. Click. Can you hear my mouse when I click? You hear that noise? Is that me? 1862, the government first issued paper money. The brink of Civil War. Said, let's make paper money. We'll just keep the gold locked up. Getting up early to relax before work. That's what I do now. That's what I consider this. This is my relaxing before work. Even though I'm at work, not at the work. This is work. It's work. Banging your wife, banging your girlfriend, banging your girlfriend's wife, or your wife's girlfriend. Sleeping longer. God, I wish. Yeah. It's really annoying to me is in the other studio that I do some of my voice track work in. Like that mouse is exceptionally clicky loud, and that mic has no noise gate on it in there. Like I can sit there and brush my mustache against the foam and hear it. Total ASMR. And if you guys are into ASMR shit, let me know. I'll figure out some way to make money off of it in that studio because you can hear every little gnat fart come out of your face. It's terrible. I hate it. I hate all the noise. So every time when I kick my liner on, you can hear the mouse click, and it's like, damn it! 1862, though, the U.S. government first issued paper money. Eat Cocoa Puffs. No, that's a terrible guess, Brant, frankly. 1 in 4 people wish they could get into this morning habit. What is the morning habit? We've had, exercise and stuff guesses. That's all good guesses. Having second breakfast. That's a good guess. Not it. I said it's Salvation Army Day because in 1880, the Salvation Army was established on this date. And they do good things. Doing the most good, I think, is their slogan. I'm a big fan of doing the most good and staying humble. And that's important. And some people will criticize you because when you stay humble, you don't necessarily get the biggest piece of chicken, right, in the philanthropy world, but you still do your good work. Sometimes you have to find a compromise where you're like, I'm not ready to be that loud and overt and have people question my intentions and where the money's going. I'm like, if people want to give from their heart and do good things, and then you can do good things, right? Ride a bicycle or walk to work. And I almost rode my bike to work this morning. I thought about it. my front tire was flat, and I didn't want to screw with the pump this morning. The weather screwed my tires up, right? Be in a good mood. Try and take over the world. No, wait, that's not the right. Wait, Pinky and the Brain. I forgot what his accent sounded like. No, Pinky, I'm taking over the world. It wasn't Spanish. I don't remember. I do know this. 1978, I was 4 years old, and Lou Ferrigno and Bruce fucking Banner. The Incredible Hulk premiered on CBS with the OG, with Lou Ferrigno, and he was green. And here's the thing. My cousin Gary Wayne always kind of reminded me of Lou Ferrigno. So when I was a little kid, and Gary Wayne was like, 6 years older than me? 5.5, 6? Anyway, Gary Wayne, right, prime age for the Incredible Hulk. And he could do the big Eddie Van Halen grin like the Incredible Hulk. And man, that was it. I was in. Loved it. And that should be meme music. The Incredible Hulk, the sad music when he'd walk away, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Gloria Gaynor hit number 1, 1979. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Well, I'd spent so many nights thinking how you'd done me wrong, but I was strong. And I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. Should have changed that fucking lock. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to stalk me. Not I will survive. Orson Welles' voice for the brain. Okay, there you go. Thank you, Fred. That's proper way to put it. And I can't do an Orson Welles voice, but now I can hear it. And now I can hear Pinky talking. Thank you. Not hitting the snooze button. That's a good morning habit to get into, but that is not the right answer. This Friday will mark the 1st year anniversary of Cannon Cuts. It seems like only yesterday. The AI graphics would appear. The great Ganon would ascend from his dark place of power to give you music, followed by ninja-style Keith Cuts. It's like pirates versus ninjas. That's Cannon Cuts for me. Greg's a pirate. Keith's a ninja. I'm pretty sure. I may have that wrong. Keith may identify as a pirate. I don't know. But in Pirates versus Ninja world, that's what's in my head. Yoga. No, sir. Listening to me in the morning. That's 1 out of 4 people should. 1 out of 5 dentists recommend. No. Narf. Like Schnarf? I don't know what Narf is. Not a real function. Oh, yeah, the replacements when you hear I will survive, yeah. Narf, brain. Oh, that Narf, okay. All right, moving on. Gloria Gaynor, though. I will survive. Well covered by Cake. 1997, Buffy the Vampire Slayer debuted on the WB. Right? Buffy. I actually never watched Buffy. Like, I've watched it now. Once in a blue moon, it'd pop on somewhere and I'll be watching. It's not a bad show. But my friend Caroline, she was into Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I remember that from when we went to visit Carbondale. She had the Buffy DVDs. You'd prefer to be a ninja, but you're probably a pirate? Yeah, definitely pirate. Christy Swanson, that's your Buffy. Fair. Sing in a shower, that's a good guess. Not it. 1 out of 4 people want to jump in on this morning habit. Want to make this happen. This is what I want to do. New year, new me. Here's my morning habit I want to jump in on. Only 1 in 4, though. 2008, New York Governor Elliot Spitzer apologizes after allegations surfaced that he had paid thousands of dollars for a high-price hoe. Sorry, a high-end call girl. High-price hoe. The scandal, of course, eventually led to his resignation. His rat face. Washing their ghoulies. No, that's a good guess, I guess. We lost Corey Haim on this date in 2010. Sorry. Corey Haim passed away. The Coreys. That's a whole story. 2015, we mentioned this earlier. It's today's Robin Thicke's birthday, and it was on Robin Thicke's birthday that a jury awarded Marvin Gaye's estate $7.3 million after finding Robin Thicke's song Blurred Lines is too similar to Gaye's 1977 hit, Got to Give It Up, which absolutely, yeah, it was. Happy birthday to you. You got to write a check for $7.4 million. 7.3. Get dressed, finish the dishes, make the bed. No caffeine. No, sir. Clean the home. Wasn't he on Growing Pains? Who, Corey Haim? No. Corey Haim, he was in Lost Boys. He was just one of the Coreys. He wasn't in Gleaming the Cube, Darren. You backwards bastard. You know, I'm getting distracted. I need to take a moment. I'm going to mentally check out and channel my inner Stone Richards weather lord. Ahoy, Captain Stubing. How are things on the poop deck? Yeah? So our friend Stone Richards has been competing in the burger battle here in Cape Girardeau. There's 8 restaurants squaring off with their best burger offerings, and you're supposed to, over the month of March, go around and eat all these different burgers. And then you mark them that you did them, and you can win some prizes. Well, Stone's been doing it. And last night he had the Pilot House cheeseburger, which is a damn fine burger. Really good beef. And that's important to a burger. And how you cook it. You dry that bitch out, and we're done. I'm not googling it up with ketchup and all the madness. I want a good-ass burger. Anyway, eat breakfast. Good guess. So Stone had that. So the Pilot House burger, though, was a little greasy, little extra. So may have made a little breakfast blowout this morning. So I'm glad you made it in, though. Got a busy day. Robin Thicke is Alan Thicke's son. Oh, that's the Growing Pains. Yeah, that was the dad. Alan Thicke. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little thick. I hear Encore has a good burger, too, and I can tell you this much. They were set up at softball, under the auspices of whatever the a la carte is. But anyway, they were set up yesterday at softball and Saturday, and those burgers smell wafting up. I wanted the burger so bad. I didn't because I didn't bring any cash with me. But, oh, my God, it smelled so good. Yeah, they do. They got a good one. So anyway, Stone Richards says it's an easy peasy lemon squeezy kind of weather forecast day. A little hug and rub kind of Monday as we top out at 70 degrees with pretty calm winds and sunny skies. Damn, you're a poet, sir. Tomorrow, rinse and repeat, right? Yeah, we're looking at a high of 72, another pretty calm wind Tuesday. Low around 40 tonight, by the by. Currently here at, what time is it? 7:58 a.m. We're sitting at about 33 degrees. Feels a little cold, but I walked to the coffee shop in my T-shirt. It's not bad. Tuesday night, low of 45 into Wednesday. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 72. Wednesday night into Thursday, we do have a slight chance for some rain, like a 20-30% chance for some showers. Nothing terrible. And then Thursday, mostly sunny, high near 71. Mostly clear. Friday, chance of thunderstorms in the evening. Look at this. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 77. Saturday, 65. Sunday, 59. So this week, cap it, because come Saturday, it starts cooling back down a little bit. Now, I don't know. I'm not looking at any 10-day bullshit because this is, as my dad said, it is Southeast Missouri. Anything is possible. Nothing is impossible, really. So there you go. That's your weather forecast as provided by one Captain Poopy Pants, Stone Richards. Oh, shit. We didn't even have your face up there, Stone. I didn't realize that. Yeah, the clock was still on your face. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's okay. We're pretty similar style now. Look, I'm starting to get that gray center patch. I'm going for the whole Reed Richards look. No sideburns, though. But other than Stone's evil glare, we're coming along. Next thing you know, people will be calling you Bob Schooley, sir. Let's move into some brekkie bits. A hug and rub. That's a slow dance. It's a slow dancing Monday. Get outside and just slow dancing, sway into the music. Little hug and rub, like a Rick James song. Yeah, Stone, I apologies. Alicia caught it. I wasn't even looking. Now it's breakfast, man. It's okay. Still taking your guesses, and this one might last. I don't know. It's nothing crazy obscure. It's just 1 out of 4 people want to get into this morning habit. ¿Dónde es? According to a new study, the total number of butterflies in the contiguous United States of America has declined 22% over a 20-year period. 22% over the last 20 years. Shrinking habitat, rising temperatures, a toxic array of pesticides, and they are delicate insects, 22%. And damn it, I planted milkweed. I've got butterfly bushes. We're doing our part. It's a lot of stuff working against the butterflies, man. I love butterflies. Butterfly in the sky. Please don't poop in my eye. All right. Dwayne Wiggins, a founding member of the R&B group Tony, has done it again. Dwayne has passed away. He was battling bladder cancer. He was only 64 years old. Tony, prayer. Julian, good guess. Not it. But I like that. That goes along with our meditation and our yoga practice and our journaling that Elisa suggested. That's a great suggestion. Prayer and journaling. My daughter has made this a habit every evening. It's good habit. But yeah, Tony, man. Feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Tony. And if you were like 35 in 1990 and anniversary came out, that you had another baby. It's our anniversary. Anyway, go listen to some Tony today. Celebrate Dwayne. 4 weeks after he capped an impressive rookie season by scoring 2 touchdowns in Super Bowl 59, Chiefs star Xavier Worthy was reportedly arrested Friday on an assault charge. That's how you know it's officially the offseason. Hey, baseball's starting. How do you know? A football player was arrested for assault. What was great on Rick and Morty? I've never watched Rick and Morty, Dennis. I know, shock and awe, right? But monkey yoga. There's a lot of options for yoga, Fred. There's probably a monkey yoga somewhere. There's goat yoga. I've seen goat yoga. Kitty and puppy yoga. I've seen that. I've seen lizard yoga. Reptile yoga. I don't need anybody stomping on me or rubbing on me when I'm doing yoga. Like, I just need to stretch and not get a boner. That's pretty much it. Moving back to our brekkie bits, not that they're concerned, but obviously they're concerned. Poland has launched mandatory military training for every adult male. By the way, Poland's going full Israel. You did laughter yoga once. That would be interesting. That's like doubling down on your core workout, right? Like you're in some crazy, like all this shit right here is just tight. And then they're like, fucking laugh. And you're like, ah, ha, 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 ha. It'd be like the Terminator, or like a I don't know, the Total Recall laugh, you know? It'll be hard when you're already cored out. What else? Are you guys making your monthly payments on your car loan? Your car note going behind? Are you getting upside down on your car note? You're not alone. Car owners are missing their monthly payments at the highest rate in more than 30 years. Yee. You got laughed at yoga? Yes, Dennis, it counts. January, the share of subprime auto borrowers at least 60 days past due on their loans rose to 6.56%. The most since data collection began in 1994. 31 years. Oof. Not me. Hey, I'm proud of me. I ain't missed one yet. A senator in Canada, by the way, has challenged Donald Trump Jr. to a boxing match. Fingers crossed. Celebrity death match is just around the corner. Let's go. Pickle Rick. You probably don't want to hear this one. But a new study says that parents who allow their teenagers to try alcohol at home under supervision can diminish curiosity about alcohol and help promote safe drinking. Yeah, it's kind of the, learn it here in a safe environment so you know what it's like, and then you probably don't like it, and then you won't do it out there. It's a roll of the dice, right? What if your kid really fucking digs bourbon? I know when I used to brew beer, and I haven't in many years, but Layla, when she was like 6, and I was brewing beer, and she was out there chewing on the grains, the spent grains from when I was making the wort. She'd sit there and chew on the grains. There's no alcohol in it, but she liked the taste of it. Yeah, she doesn't want to, she has no desire, though, which is nice. Healthcare is so expensive that last year, 31 million U.S. adults, or 12% of the population, had to borrow money to the tune of $74 billion to obtain health care. Borrow money to obtain health care. I got to take out a loan to get insurance. That's fucking upside down. Sorry. Gosh, dang it. It's less taboo if you make it normal. That's true. That's how that works. Oh, and by the way, just to further demonstrate and illustrate how it is a different world in Russia, Vladimir Putin ordered that a gift be sent to the mothers of Russian soldiers who have fallen in the Ukraine war. The gift that he had sent to the mothers, a meat grinder. That's right. Something functional for you. All right, it's time to turn the page. We're out of the Brekkie Bits. I want to talk about the Rocket Man. None of us know this guy. If you do, please give him a high five and all the love. But this guy's a good human. And I've had a few years now of experience talking to circus folks and getting to know them through interviews and conversations as they've come into the area. And I love the circus people. You know what I love most about the circus people is their devotion to family and their strong work ethic. Those two things combined. Multi-generational circus families that have been performing for years and years, despite everything that distracts us, are still out there doing the damn thing. And this good fellow is one of them, and we're going to talk a little bit about him. We call him the Rocket Man. His name is Chachi Valencia, and he is a human cannonball performer. Yeah, he's a friggin' human cannonball. Literally launches his ass out of a cannonball. He has suffered severe injuries during a routine back on March the 2nd. He was at the Riverside County Fair and National Date Festival in Indio, California. Back on March 2nd. What happened was he launched out of the cannon. It was a kind of windy day. He was on the fence about doing it. He did it anyway. And the breeze caught him in his thing and blew him off course. He caught the edge of the safety net and vaulted out of it, basically, and got busted up pretty good. He had a 2:30 performance. He was in the hospital by 3 o'clock. Broken ribs, broken wrist, lacerated liver, concussion, all the fun that comes with being slammed into the ground. According to an Instagram post by the festival and subsequent media reports, he recalled being unaware of his surroundings until he found himself in an ambulance en route to the hospital. Despite the pain, and here's another part of this conversation out of the Brekkie Bits about insurance. Despite the pain and the physical maladies that he's suffered, Valencia checked himself out of the hospital early because he was worried about medical bills for every day he was in there. Everything they gave him, everything was going up. He doesn't have insurance. He's unable to do that. No medical insurance. Trevor, yes. Exactly. So anyway, but he has performed at like the London Olympics closing ceremony. This guy launched out of a cannon at the freaking Olympics closing ceremony. Tons and tons of events, throughout his whole life. He has been a human cannonballer for over 23 years, thrilling audiences being propelled from a cannon into a net, right? This is a significant setback for him, right? Because of the ability to continue to do his job and his passion. So they've set up a GoFundMe to help with his medical expenses and recovery. As of March 7th, when I first saw this, it was at $10,210. And now it's, as of last night, it was at $11,651. I'm going to post the GoFundMe in here for you guys to all see and share. And if you feel so inclined to donate, feel free to go ahead. I know a lot of us are kind of in a similar boat that our friend here was, where we actually work for a living and don't have a lot of disposable income. But if you do, and you're just scrolling through here and you're like, hey, look, I'm Mr. Beast. Fucking the human cannonball guy. What a nice guy. I mean, look at his face. How can you not love that guy just by seeing his picture right there? I was going to put a picture of him like flying through the air with the greatest of ease, but that's the trapeze guy. Plus, you can't see that handsome face and want to support him. So go donate if you want to. All right? And his recovery and his return to performance, of course, remain uncertain as he faces a lengthy rehabilitation period. And that's really what I'm thinking as far as GoFundMe money to help with that rehab. All right, boy, old people. What do you think of old people, huh? What's your fan, or are you a fan of the elderly? I got some old folks advice. What time? 8:11. Oh, we're doing great. We're right on time. Advice from old people to help us live our better lives. They say age is wisdom, right? Oh, yeah, and by the way, still taking guesses on the TIQ. This is a morning habit that, I'll give you a hint. It's a morning habit that could save you money. How's that? Yeah, a blank one again today, though. So the opportunity to be named today's TIQ winner still there. Second only to young people. Elderly people embrace a lot of habits and tendencies that I think we can all benefit from, and I'm going to blow through them. So old people habits you can adopt because it's actually not a terrible idea. Here's what people were saying, okay? Number one, lap blankets. And this was number one on my list because we gave away SEMO blankets at the baseball game. Alicia got it. Making coffee at home. God, I give you guys such good hints. It can save you money. Slurp. You got it. I don't know if we ever made an Alicia cup. I don't know that I ever did. I feel like this is a grand opportunity. So I'm going to mark this one as quote marks fucking pen. Where's a good pen? You suck. Intern steal all my pens. There we go. All right. Oh my gosh. Right. You're terrible. Alicia. All right. I got it. That's gonna be your cup. We're gonna make that happen. All right. Congratulations. Making coffee at home. Yeah, it can save you money. It can save you. It won't save you time. I mean, it might if your coffee shop's super busy. Being the first person in the door. That's another incentive for me not to make my coffee at home because I just walk in and I'm back out in like 5 minutes unless I chat somebody up. But lap blankets, so important, okay? Stay warm, stay cozy, keep them. They're easy. Keep it in your car. Pop it out. You go to a ball game, oh, it's a little brisk. You tuck in the lap blanket. Cut down on the wind. And if you're gassy, it'll keep it safe from everybody else. You can unleash it like smoke signals. All right, taking your shoes off at the door and stepping straight into my slippers. There's another old folks habit. Not caring about my looks or body image. Now, of course, this is not talking about your health. We're talking about not caring about dress however the fuck you want. You want to wear long nylon socks and let them fall down to your ankles with some khaki shorts and some penny loafers while wearing a Metallica t-shirt and a braid skullet? Go for it. It's you. What's the point? Are you trying to get a job? You trying to get laid? Ignore the clock. Eat when you're hungry. Sleep when you're tired. That's an old people habit for you. Moderate breakfast, a moderate lunch, and a light dinner for better sleep. That's an important habit. Comfy pants, comfy shoes. And I am embracing that one today, for I am in sweatpants, and I got my Adidas on. So there you have it. Eating dinner earlier is an important habit, and that is an important one because it gives your body time to digest while you're still vertical. Lay down, you got more chance for acid reflux. in a private message. No, I don't want to hear more. No more. What else? Going on vacation? Don't rely on your phone. Carry paper printouts of your itinerary just in case. Keep a place for everything and everything in its place. That's another old folks tip. Do your errands before noon so you can beat the crowds. I'll add another one here and clip those coupons. All right? You may not think $5 off at your meal at El Acapulco is going to make a big difference after you go to Schnucks, but by God, it does. 10 times you save $50. Don't buy clothing that doesn't have a little bit of stretch. Amen to that. Another old person habit, going to eat at a nice restaurant, but going to eat there at 4:30 p.m. Have an early dinner. Hell, we're still at work. I know, some of these are a little tougher. Watching TV with the closed captions on. You know, especially drama shows. It's the worst, right? CBS is notoriously terrible for their audio levels. And here's what the conversation when the cops are on. Now it's a commercial and you can hear everything, right? Turn the closed caption on then. You won't blow your ears out with the commercials. Hi. Old people abide by the idea that there is always room for ice cream. But no excessive ice cream. Always carry ibuprofen. Carrie does. You got a little tube of it, right? A little travel tube. Just keep that in your purse. Refill it. Oh boy, I haven't heard that one in a long time. I don't know if we have Adidas in our corn library. Nope. I mean, not surprising for radio. Even though it was on radio, we don't have it on here. You do CC's for British shows. I've done it for, what the hell was it? I think it might have been Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. when they first got Yo-Yo and she was speaking a lot of Spanish, and I couldn't keep up. Abiding by the idea of ice cream. Yes, we got that one. Going out with your husband for lunch instead of dinner, or your wife or spouse or whoever. Go out for lunch instead of dinner. Have a nice lunch together. Man, my stream is so far behind on Restream, it just saw the cowbell. But it doesn't matter because I don't monitor it. And afternoon naps. And again, it's National Nap Day. Celebrate it the best way you can. That's some advice from old people habits that you can adopt today. So get your lap blanket, take an afternoon nap in the sun. Wear SPF. It's important. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. That's probably copywritten, as is probably the characters in this picture. But I don't care. I'm a small operation. And that was delicious. Thank you, Groundabout. My Brazilian roast never disappoints. Thank you, baby. All right. Today, our top 10 list. 10 people who died in awkward ways. Yeah, a little macabre for a Monday maybe, but I figure with all this sunshine and beauty around us, we could have a little fun with this. Plus, who doesn't love a good awkward death story? Especially when it's from like way back in history. Not all these are. That's too loud. I can't hear. It is 8:19 a.m. and 43 seconds. Here we go. In the early 1900s, Paris-based tailor Franz Reichelt claimed to have invented a wearable parachute. He believed in his invention so much, in fact, he sought to test it by leaping off the Eiffel Tower. The parachute failed to deploy, and he plummeted nearly 200 feet to his death. That's number one. That's it. You guys knock yourself out on that. That's free. That's easy. Go. Every Christopher Nolan movie. In the ground of the lake. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The Groundabout's name came from the controversial building of a roundabout in the middle of Uptown Jackson, which was just, everyone was in an uproar about this traffic circle, right? Fucking I love roundabouts. Give them to me all day. Just tell dumbasses, yield left, then drive. But anyway, that's where the name was inspired by that. Yes. Gregory Trevor, 100%. All right. Dumb death number 2, or awkward death number 2. In 1983, Michael Anderson Godwin was convicted of rape and murder. 6 years later, Godwin made the mistake of trying to repair a pair of earphones connected to his television, okay? Picture this. He's trying to fix the headphones connected to his television in his prison cell. If you've ever seen the inside of a prison cell, everything is pretty much stainless steel or tile or concrete, right? Stainless steel bunk, stainless steel toilet, sink, right? He was trying to fix his headphones sitting naked on the metal toilet in his cell, and while doing so, bit into a live wire to fix the device and accidentally electrocuted himself. Yep. Died on the toilet, a la Elvis. Confidentially incorrect. We need badges for these people. All right, that was number 2. Number 3. Gentlemen, prepare your beards. Have you ever heard of death by beard? Well, it happened to Hans Steininger, a 16th century Austrian mayor famous for having a long beard. Long beard. One of those wispy beards that you can pull off into the air. Anyway, his beard was so long, in fact, that it could be stretched out to nearly 5 feet. And he typically kept it rolled up in a leather pouch. On September 28th, 1567, a big fire broke out in his town, and in the panic, Steininger forgot to secure his beard in his little leather pouch. He fell down a flight of stairs after tripping over his beard, broke his neck, and died. This is history, documented. Good morning, John McGowan. All right, number 4. You thought it was going to be a wood chipper tragedy? I know. I was expecting it to have gotten, because I knew it's 16th century, so I was like, he was printing the second Gutenberg Bible when his beard got, no. Okay, number 4. Gary Hoy, a lawyer in Toronto, that's in Canada, was known for his confidence in the structural integrity of his office building's windows. By God, he'd brag, Window World installed these. They don't just stand behind them, they stand on their windows. On July 9th, 1993, while giving a tour to a group of students, Hoy attempted to demonstrate the unbreakable nature of the floor-to-ceiling glass by throwing his body against it. Tragically, during this demonstration, the window frame gave way, and both Hoy and the glass pane plummeted from the 24th floor. Fell the fuck out the window, the whole thing went. Holy crap, use a chair. Second guy that should have used an inanimate object for testing. Whew. Rough. Gary. They stand on. See the Window World commercial locally, man, that's the guy. He says, we stand on our windows. And he's a big supporter for SEMO. It's awesome. But yeah, he was right. That's right. The glass, it probably hit the damn ground and just went, whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't even shatter. Gary shattered or splattered. All right, moving on. Next. In 2022, a mere 3 years ago, Aaron Henderson, a 40-year-old father of 3, was at his job at a landfill in Florida where he directed dump truck traffic, among other tasks. Okay? As the workday ended, He slipped into one of the portable Johnny on the spot toilets to relieve himself. At the same time, a co-worker operating a bulldozer was trying to park it for the evening, and due to the elevated position of the bulldozer's blade, 3 to 4 feet off the ground, the operator's forward view was obstructed and he did not see the portable toilet. Horribly, he drove over the portable toilet and crushed Henderson to death. Whew! That's when y'all see them TikToks with the OSHA video violations. Them some serious shits. Going to go back in time a little more for our number 6, and even more so for number 7. Number 6, this is a shitty way to die. Window check. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got a group of students. They're a little lighter. Just chuck one of them against. No, that's terrible. In 1871, Clement Vallandigham. Anyway, Clement was a famous American lawyer. 1871, he was defending a client accused of murder. In his illustration of defense, his theory was that the deceased had actually shot himself. To illustrate this, Vallandigham brought a similar firearm into the courtroom while demonstrating what he thought happened, inadvertently discharged the weapon, and killed himself. Yep, he was showing how he thought the guy shot himself and killed himself. Well, obviously, case closed. You're innocent. Best lawyer ever, and I don't even have to pay him. All right. It's lawyer karma. No offense to my lawyer friends. Lawyer karma. Number 7, going way back, around 206 BC, to be exact. Ancient Greek philosopher Chrysippus of Soli. He saw a donkey eating figs, and he joked, hey, somebody should give that donkey some wine to wash down the figs he's eating. Ha ha ha. That's hilarious, they said. It may have not been the funniest joke ever told, but Chrysippus sure acted like it was. Matter of fact, he burst into uncontrollable laughter, and he laughed so hard, in fact, that he collapsed and he died. He made a drunk donkey joke, and he laughed himself to death. It's just, I don't even know what you do with that. But man, we need more people like him in the world, especially to watch this show. Number 8, British daredevil Bobby Leach. He became famous in 1911. He was the second person to survive a plunge over Niagara Falls in a barrel. Whew. The stunt left him significantly injured, but he recovered. Years later, he was on a publicity tour in New Zealand. It was 15 years later, 1926. He's in New Zealand. He slipped on an orange peel, not a banana peel, slipped on an orange peel and fractured his leg. Just a bizarre twist of events, right? Goes over Niagara Falls, he recovers. Slips on an orange peel, fractures his leg. Well, this was 1926. Gangrene set in. The leg needed to be amputated. So they amputated his leg. There were complications during the surgery, and he ultimately succumbed to his injuries. Death by orange peel. But what an ironic death for a guy that, went down Niagara Falls. All right, number 9 on the list. Oh, my goodness, we're going to run over. Renowned detective Alan Pinkerton. And if you're unfamiliar with Pinkerton, go read up on Pinkerton. Renowned detective. Faced a lot of danger in his line of work, right? Just like Magnum P.I. But Alan Pinkerton met his demise in a seemingly shocking way. A shockingly simple way. I don't know how I twisted that up. Send Fred over the falls? No. Fred he'll just float. Mickey, looky, wiki. We're talking about awkward deaths. Oh, you've missed quite the conversation. You'll have to back up and watch the first 8. We're on number 9 now. Alan Pinkerton. In 1884, Detective Pinkerton was walking on a sidewalk in Chicago. He slipped on the sidewalk and bit his tongue. Really bad, bit his tongue. He didn't go to the doctor. He was like, I'll be fine. Well, guess what? Just like our last pal, it got gangrenous. His freaking tongue got gangrenous, and he died from infection on July 1st, 1884. bit his tongue from slipping on the sidewalk, died from the infection. Don't bitch about modern medicine. Also, go get the measles vaccination. What the hell? It is a nice shirt. Wee. He would helicopter. And our final awkward death before we dip into our warm and fuzzies to balance the karma of the day. This goes way back, 2,500 years ago. Empedocles was a philosopher from Sicily. Empedocles. I don't know. He was famed for his theories on the 4 classical elements, and supposedly he died in a way that I would not put past some of our modern leadership in the world. Legend has it that Empedocles leapt into the active volcano Mount Etna to prove that he was divine. I am a god. I'm going to leap into the volcano and I will come back as the immortal being you know me to be. So he jumped in the volcano. You know what happened to Empedocles? He was burned alive by molten lava and did not arise as a burnished god of divinity. No. He screamed for a little bit, and then shock took him, and then he just crisped up a little bit. So there you go. Dumb ways to die. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Dumb ways to die. But cute penguins set us apart from the other chaff. What a nerd. I know, right? He did his best. It's no good, Dickocles. I've got the high ground. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to give us aqueducts. I got nothing. Dr. Evil, yeah. They all sound the same. All right. Good morning, friends and family. Thanks for joining me. We're about to wrap this bad bitch up with some warm and fuzzies. Enjoy this beautiful day. 70 degrees today. It is a bittersweet day because, yeah, it is a nice day, but it is also a sad day around here at our River Radio family. As we will say goodbye to Jim Sapansky. Jim was one of our sales and marketing guys, and I talked about this a little bit last week. But just a nice guy and a fun friend and a big smile on his face and a helper and a thinker, and just he is missed. One of those colorful people, you know, and just taken too soon. So today we remember Jim, and we will celebrate him together. We'll cry a little bit together, and we'll hug it out, and we'll roll on. Because that's the perils of our immortality, as we are once again faced with that. But it's a beautiful week ahead. Lots of things to do. Maybe go give blood this week. Maybe you guys need to go donate blood. You know, that'd be a good thing for you to do. That's pretty low key. You get some free snacks out of it, possibly a t-shirt or something. Sometimes you donate blood, you need to go to redcrossblood.org. That's where you punch in your zip code and find out where you can donate. Sometimes you hook it up right. Like I used to go to the American Legion in Jackson because them ladies would cook up like chicken noodle soup and like some good-ass homemade food. Psh, when you're in college, good food, homemade grandma food, yep, you bet you bleed for it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, it's I feel like we've had a lot of that lately, right? Especially with Deb. That one hit really, really hard, obviously. But it's just been a rough start to the year. And so, you know, always looking for the upside, but it's really more balancing the downsides with the upsides. So find your upside today. Find your upside this week. I'll see you guys Wednesday morning. We'll have another show. Also this week on Thursday and Friday, it is our St. Jude Radiothon. We'll have a show on Friday here as well, but we're going to be on air on 93.9 Mike FM and on K103 talking about the St. Jude Radiothon a lot and looking for partners in Hope. I'll talk more about that on Friday morning here. I'd love to see you guys sign up as a partner in Hope. I did it. You get a cool t-shirt, and it's like $19 a month. It's really not much. If you start making your coffee at home like the TIQ suggested, you'll have excessive money to donate to St. Jude and help them children's. Yep, you can track your donation through the app. That is very true. Yeah, Julian, the Red Cross Blood Drive app, that's one of my favorites. And if you're a big, numbers cruncher guy, or you just like to keep score of things, it lets you know how much you've donated. You get to, the 1 gallon club, 2 gallon club, et cetera, et cetera. And it's kind of cool. And it allows you to do the Fast Pass, which is really nice for donating. Because if you're like me and you like ruthless efficiency, you don't typically get that at a blood drive. No offense to the volunteers. So the Fast Pass saves you a little bit of time, but gets you through the line a little quicker. So there you go. But you don't have to do it like at anywhere special. You can go to the damn blood drive center up on Mount Auburn here in Cape and give probably right now. I don't know if they're open at 8:30. They're probably there. Bleed for me. All right, warm and fuzzy time. The New York Post says a Fox Island, Washington bulldog named Chowda has 1.6 million TikTok viewers. Holy crap, why? Well, because of his impressive skateboard skills. That's right, Chowder is owned by Jamie Deppeldang, and Jamie says Chowder has 20 boards, even knows how to stop and turn on his own. Chowder became a viral sensation by hijacking a skimboard 2 years ago at an Oregon beach. Just got on it and decided he wanted to do it, so he did the damn thing. Good for you, Chowder. Our friends at Craft and Ride that make things for the one wheels and so forth, they've got a couple of dogs out their way that ride the one wheels, and I think it's great. You got this Pitty who's just cruising. They get it, and it's an instinct, right? They just feel like they're on it. It's cool. People magazine says an Oklahoma man recently delivered his own baby, well, his wife's baby, but his own baby on the side of a highway in Guthrie. Justin Nelson is a licensed paramedic, thank God, and assisted in the birth of his son, Axton Lee Nelson, after realizing they wouldn't make it to the hospital in time. The baby was born healthy despite the cord being wrapped around his neck. Justin swiftly freed the cord and performed life-saving actions, and mom and baby are doing okay. Good stuff. And our final warm and fuzzy comes to us from Tulsa, Oklahoma, where a 10-year-old boy named Monte Green recently rescued his 3-year-old brother, cousin, and grandma from a house fire. 10 years old, the young boy bravely went back in the house twice to make sure everybody was safe. Monte managed to call 911 and get help while staying calm. His grandma praised him for his incredible actions. Monte received a new Superman shirt for his actions. He needs some more than that. Monte needs like a freaking bike or something cool. Anyway, it was electrical cause to the fire. But good job, kid. All right. Hey, it's all right, John. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you guys Wednesday. I'll see you Friday, whatever day you can make it. If you make it, and shake and bake it. And we'll have a good one. Go out and celebrate your National Napping Day with a big fat nap in the park. Bring a lawn chair and just sit in the park at least 50 feet away from the playground so nobody calls the cops. That's really all we need. All right? Hey, Mickey, once again, thanks for the shirt. Giving that Valley Ghouls love. Surf Rock Monsters. Rawr. You guys have a great week, okay? Be nice humans. I'll see you on Wednesday with all the love in the world. Peace.